Hello, branch managers and other managers from other departments. One of the unique things about Summit Funding is we want you to go on quarterly offsite retreats. And what this looks like is in your business, the biggest one is in December, and that's usually, depending on how big your branch is, it's 1 or 2 days. And then each quarter, in April, you would do a half day. In July, you would do a full day because you're halfway through the year. October, you would do a half day, and then you're back to December. So there's generally one full day every 6 months, and then on the off quarters, you're doing half days. That's the rhythm of it. And you want to do it a couple weeks after the quarter ends so that you can look at your results and do all that. There's a few things, there's a few reasons why this is, and there's about 4 or 5 things that you do at this event. The first thing is, I will tell you, just by going off site, you get out of your normal environment. It really opens up your thinking, and you're really able to communicate well, look at your results, and do some business planning. It's just, and it doesn't have to be some fancy place. It can be at a hotel. It can be at someone's house. So don't think it's got to be some fancy place. But there's only a few things that you really end up covering at those things, 4 or 5 things. One is you look at your results, look at your accomplishments. How many loan apps did we take? How many did we close? How many appraisals? What was our on time? What was our metrics? And you just go over all those results. Then the second thing you do is you have very open, candid conversation. Hey, I felt like you didn't step up this quarter, or I felt like you knocked the ball out of the park. And it goes all ways. It's not just, the leader telling people, you're all doing this together. This is a very together, very open meeting. Third thing you do is you update your playbook and your business plan. So playbook is part of your business plan. You update playbook, and then you update your business plan, and you just talk about, hey, what's realistic this semester? What is the thematic goal for us? What are the top 5 objectives? And you go over that during that meeting. I like to weave in some training. So if I see that the team could use some extra training in an area, I don't care what it is, we'll dive into it. It could even be non-business related, like we do personal goal setting at our December retreat. That's a personal thing, but I think it's a great time to do it, and I think it's great that we do that together. And so training always can be a topic. It doesn't have to be, but it often is. And then the last part is don't forget to have some fun. Have a drink afterwards, or go bowling, or hit some golf balls, or do something that's fun so you're saying, hey, we just worked together as a team. Let's blow off a little steam. And so when you talk about a quarterly offsite retreat, I think the biggest issue is doing your first one. And I help a lot of people with this, and they'll say, Todd, I'm getting ready to do my offsite, and they're nervous. What you'll find at this meeting will kind of blow you away. You don't need to have it over planned out. You need to have some basic documents there. Some you may come up with, some other people bring. And that meeting would just kind of flow for most people. And that's a lot of the comments that we get. So don't be nervous about it. And don't do it because you're like, well, I'm not sure exactly how to run it. Well, there's one way to find out, and that is to do it. What I'll tell you, one of the key ingredients to having a healthy organization is doing these offsite retreats so that we have time to really communicate without the cell phones, without 200 emails blaring at us and people interrupting us. It's a game changer of a meeting. I want every single person to do it for themselves, their branches, and their departments so that they can really have a nice flow to their business. They can know exactly what's going on, and everyone's on the same page. Thanks for listening.